A 133-year chapter of Canadian sports history has just come to an end. Hastings Racecourse in Vancouver has officially run its final race, closing the gates on a tradition that stretched back to 1892. Great Canadian Entertainment, the company behind both the racetrack and the on-site casino, delivered the news in a single-page announcement. The tone was clear. This wasn't something they wanted to do. It was something they felt they had no choice but to do. Regional Vice President Wayne Odegaard called it an extremely difficult decision, but emphasized that the track was no longer economically sustainable. That reality hit even harder after the British Columbia government cut off the slot machine funding that had been supporting race purses since 2008. The province's Minister of Public Safety, Nina Krieger, said the data showed a steady decline in revenue, attendance, and long-term viability. Even with government money flowing in, the numbers just didn't add up. And the signs were visible on the track. Once known as Exhibition Park, Hastings had been fighting an uphill battle for years. Horse inventory dropped, crowds thinned, race days became lighter. The 2025 meet ended with only 3 cards, averaging just 5.3 horses per race. One card featured 6 races, with only 24 total starters. For a venue that once thrived, the decline was undeniable. Great Canadians said their priority now is helping employees and racing families transition as the province figures out what thoroughbred racing looks like moving forward. But another question is already on the table. What becomes of the land? The racetrack sits on Pacific National Exhibition property, a prime location in the city. Early discussions have already floated the idea of building a new stadium for Major League Soccer's Vancouver Whitecaps. Nothing is set, but the possibilities are wide open. A historic institution has closed. Generations of memories, from longtime jockeys to loyal fans, now move into the past. And Vancouver faces a major decision about what comes next. So what do you think the city should do with the site of the Hastings Racecourse? Don't forget to subscribe to NewsLine USA for daily sports updates where the game never stops.